Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Dr. Kenton Wakes Up. I'm Dr. Kenton. Today is Friday, May the 3rd, 2024. And tomorrow is Star Wars Day. I'll explain more tomorrow. There was a 2-week pause in this show for some reasons that I will not get into, but I want to acknowledge that it's true. So today's Friday. Today is going to be I need to go to the store and get some ingredients for Winston's fresh dog food. I need to finish a lot of grading. That's I'm not significantly behind, but I do want to get it done so that it's not using brain cycles. Um, in the pot today is Melita Classic Blend. It's uh, a blend that I haven't featured on this channel before. Had European roast, and I think it was Colombian blend or something like that. But this is classic blend. Today, Friday, grading errands. Nice day outside. It's 58 degrees. Last night I got 7 hours and I think it was 24 minutes of sleep. So I should be good to go. Good to go. Night before, the night into Thursday, I got 8 hours and some. But then the day before that, I only got 3.5. So, you know, you gotta, as the sleep guru that I listen to anyway, Merlin Mann, says you only have so many hours after you miss some sleep that you can actually hope to get caught back up. So May off to a good start. We've had some good weather days. I I have a battery powered uh, lawnmower, and the battery, if the grass gets too long, the battery doesn't mow the entire yard. So I prefer to get as much of the front yard done on the first charge, and then I can pretty much do the rest on the second charge. So we've got the batteries for the, I call it a string trimmer. I've been told that identifies something about me. Weed whacker. I have a battery powered weed whacker too. Um, so the battery for the weed whacker and the battery for the lawnmower, they're both ready to go. I might take a break a little later today and finish that up, or at least make some progress on it. It's supposed to be a little bit cooler today than yesterday. It got up to the mid 80s yesterday. Today, low 70s. So back in the zone where I really like it to be. Um, there's been a lot of interesting scuttlebutt at work, or hot goss if you're into whatever that show is with Steve Martin and Martin Short. Just a lot of stuff has happened the past 2 weeks that I really, you know, for the sense of timelessness of this episodic format, you'd think that I would use it like a diary, but I can't. My rule about divulging secrets is don't, especially when you're divulging someone else's secrets. Don't. So anyway, today is Friday, the 3rd, last day of the week. Get your celebration on. Tomorrow, Saturday, I intend to do one of these. We'll see how it goes. Um, I had to take the entire thing apart when I discontinued on the 19th of April. And so we'll just have to see how it goes. All right. Well, coffee's done brewing. I've gotten in the habit of not eating as much for breakfast. And today is probably going to be one of those days too, where it might be a banana for sure, and then maybe a piece of toast later. I don't know. Who knows why? I have my own calculation about that. Contacted a good friend from a long time ago. She was the person assigned to work with me when I was in the dean's office. She did the what do you want to call it? There was a project project administrative specialist, and then there's an administrative project specialist. And I don't remember which one she started as, but she ended as the other, which was the higher ranking in the staff system, due to her own merit. And now she's the senior data analyst. 10 years later, she's the senior data analyst. She left the college dean's office to take a job with the university information office. They're the ones that put together the official numbers when you talk about how many full-time equivalent students and how many people have used the various services on campus. Her office is the one that puts that together. She uses SAS as her um, database accession language, uh, and just recently became senior data analyst. 10 years. That's pretty fantastic. It's been my distinct honor over time to work with people who have had way more skill and ability than they gave themselves credit for. And I think this particular person is exactly one of those people. Somebody who felt like, I'm pleased with the job that I've got. But after recognizing the scope of things that she was responsible for and doing, turned out there was a higher classification that she deserved to get. So we, in the dean's office, figured out how to reclassify her position, which in the process of doing it, I learned that the university system doesn't like doing that, but okay, so they did it. And that's the important thing. And then she took a took a chance, because I don't think she knew SAS when she started. She was really good at putting reports together and making sure the data lined up, and all the things, all the A's, B's, and C's went with the X, Y's, and Z's. And so anyway, and I'm a person who doesn't try to hold people to stay with me, because I know that part of the part of my job as a employer, as a boss, especially in a academic situation, is to help people learn and develop the skills they need in order to leave and get a better job than the one that we can offer them. I hear people in the back wondering, well, doesn't that make your job harder in the long run because you got to keep hiring new people to replace the people that left? And wouldn't it just be smarter to hold on to the good person? Well, that's not how I think about it. Pardon me. I want people to be successful. I want people to find the thing that interests and excites them. And I understand that that's not always the job that I have to offer. But I'll help you get the one you want. I'll give you the best advice I can and give you the experiences you need to qualify for an interview. I read a pretty good reference letter. All right. Well, so I patted myself on the back a little, I guess. Feeling a little better about myself. I'm glad that I reached out. The reason is her office is responsible for an annual report that every faculty member needs to fill out. So her name was on the return line, sender line, whatever. So it reminded me, hey, I haven't talked to her in quite a while. I should probably get kid and my kid are about the same age, and so there's stuff to talk about. All right, everybody. I would say that the theme for the week is changes are afoot. Love you. Bye.